everybody, it's Jared Turner. I'm in beautiful San Antonio, Texas today, and for the life of me, I can't actually remember what this episode is supposed to be about. Oh yeah. Unfortunately, most of what we remember about the Alamo isn't true at all. This is monumental history. Okay, let's start with some things that you probably actually know about the Alamo. Construction here began in the early 1700s when it was known as Mission San Antonio de Valero. It's actually 100 years after that where it started to become known as the Alamo, which means cottonwood. It's around that same time this was actually used as San Antonio's very first hospital. Now, what most people remember about the Alamo is that infamous 1836 siege that took place over a period of 13 days. Now, this building that you see behind me isn't really what bore witness to the siege, except for maybe the bottom 20 feet of wall or so. In fact, that scrolled roof that has become synonymous with the Alamo wasn't added until over a decade later by the United States Army. They actually were using it to store hay. In fact, one Army artist at the time referred to it as looking like a headboard of a bed, which now you probably can't unsee that, right? Now, another big misconception about the Alamo is that the defenders here were fighting for Texas independence, and that wasn't exactly true either. In fact, while most of them did believe in Texas independence, they were actually fighting to get the Federalist Constitution that had been rescinded by General Santa Anna. About 200 miles away, at a place called Washington on the Brazos, the leaders of Texas did decide that they were going to start fighting for independence. Unfortunately, for our friends here at the Alamo, they never knew about that, and they died never knowing that Texas had declared its independence. Now, there's a lot of great resources out there, a lot of great movies and books, but a great start is actually check out their website. It's called thealamo.org, and there's even some great resources on there for my teacher friends. I'm Jared Turner, and this is Monumental History.